and Joe and maybe Tony out of our lineup, maybe only have Willie there, you know, it'd be tough. You know, they're missing four real key players. So Simon and Yap and was it three or four, and Kirby. You know, that's you take a lot out of your lineup when you do that. So you know, they were well prepared though when they started the basketball game. They knew they had to come out with a great deal of energy, and they did. So that was impressive. You said it. I remember. But you know, as it turned out, we didn't even realize Kirby wasn't on the floor. We thought Kirby didn't start, and it wasn't until like 6 minutes into the game we looked at the bench and said, "Hey, Kirby's not there." And then they told me, then we looked in the stands, Kirby in the stands. No, Kirby's not in the stands. And we thought he was hiding in the locker room or something, was going to come out. And then we found out later that I guess he's in the hospital with severe LBM or diarrhea or something. But so, you know, when we got down early, I just told our team, you know, just be patient. You know, just let your defense work, and we can wear them down. You know, without Kirby and Simon and Roger, we felt we could wear that team down. And but we put all of our concentration to defending James and giving James a tough night, and because we didn't have to worry about Kirby anymore or Simon. So you know, they had a hard time finding people to go to. So it was. You know, it was good defense on our part, but they got a little frustrated and they started missing some layups, and so it kind of rolled on them. But you know, I mean, I'm not sure it was our great defense. They just missed a lot of shots, a lot of open shots, and a lot of layups. So it was, you know, when they have that kind of lineup and you're missing, it's hard to make an adjustment right before a basketball game. You don't know you're going to have Kirby around when your stars. Very, very difficult to make an adjustment. If you have a few days, you know, a few days ahead, then you can make adjustments, but they didn't know, so I've been in that situation before. I know how difficult it is. So we're just happy that finally we got a lead, and we held it. It's the first time this conference. We got a lead, and we held on to it, and held to the end. We've given up every lead we ever had, so it was nice to be able to do that. Yeah, Joe was real active tonight. I was a little worried because he played 40 minutes for us last game, and I was a little worried that he would be a little over, you know, his legs might not be there, and he won't shoot the ball well. But he came out and shot the ball very well, especially when he went to that zone. And that's the difference of us this year and what we didn't have last year. Is that we have a big guy who can step out and shoot, and stretch the defense, and it opens up lanes for guys like Willie and LA and those guys to get to the basket, and opens up things a little bit for Sonny to get to the boards and get into the post area. So no doubt he can handle the ball and against other big men. So you know, he's got a lot of versatility. So like I said, I just think right now he's still a work in progress for us. We still feel he's going to get a lot better, especially in the little things that aren't so noticeable. You know, he can shoot. You know, he gets pretty good rebounding. Defends well every once in a while, but it's the little things that he needs to improve on, and I think he'll improve.
What do you think?
Well, execution in our offense, understanding our offense better, executing our defense and position defense, cutting angles, things that the normal fan doesn't really see, and that we work on in practice all the time, create habits. So those are things that he still needs to work on, and in the long run, it'll make it better. But the big things like shooting and rebounding, he can do those things. No doubt. We got San Miguel coming up on Saturday. Yeah. We'll see what they. We escaped from them last time. They had an 18-point lead or 19-point lead. We came back and won by a point. So you know, the thing that we've been kind of fortunate. You know, we lost Ray tonight. But we've been largely healthy, and we've been playing teams who have not been healthy. So that's been really fortunate for us. And in San Miguel, you know, they're not going to have Mike, and we probably won't have Ray again. He'll probably be out for a couple of weeks, and they won't have Mike Cortez. So you know, we're going to be kind of equal in terms of injuries. But they've been fairly healthy, except for Mike also as well. Well, Danny's out too, right? And then Danny I has been out too. So. But again, those all happened early in the conference, so they've already adjusted to that. know, it's going to be a battle. You know, we'll see. They play somebody before they play us. I don't know who they play.
Coke.
Oh, they play Coke before us. So we'll see where they stand there, and if they can beat Coke, we'll be both 7-2 going into that game. Should be a big game. Told me I was going to have an easy time tonight. Did you know Kirby wasn't playing? And you didn't tell me? You shouldn't have. Yeah, you shouldn't have told me. Honestly, thought Kirby was in the locker room, ready to come out. I thought maybe I had to go to the bathroom or something. We looked, and we looked again. We looked during one timeout. We looked the other timeout. I told Luigi, go walk over there and find out. And we were just so shocked that Kirby wasn't playing. And when we saw their starting lineup, we thought, you know, they've been starting that lineup kind of, and Kirby played a lot of minutes last game, so I thought, you know, they were going to break up James and Kirby's minutes, and it seemed like a good plan. But he was just absent for that. Well, I didn't play him in the fourth quarter. Willie? I didn't play him in the fourth quarter. So, I took him out. I started the third and didn't play him anymore. I started the fourth and didn't play him anymore. I mean, if I can get Willie to take minutes off and shorten his minutes in a game, then I will do that to save his legs and save injuries and such. So certainly we're not gonna worry about his numbers. So it was a case of, you know, Willie take a break, these other guys can handle the lead. If they had made a run and got it close and got it down to 12 or 14, then we would have obviously got Willie back in, but they never did that. And until it was like a minute to go. So there was no need for Willie to play. But Willie, you know, the amount of minutes he plays and the way defenses play him, if he can get a chance to save his legs and stay away from a freak injury, then that's really good for us. So I rested him on purpose in that fourth quarter. I didn't want to play anymore.